Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about fungal acne, aka Malassezia folliculitis. I know it's a topic that troubles a lot of us, including myself, and if I look crusty, please, sorry, because I'm literally at work. I have been scheduled to work night shifts, and I just completed my first round of the work that I had to do. I mean, it's not work, but it is work. That I had to do, and it's half 11:30, past 11:30. So yeah, welcome back to my channel. And if you've been struggling with tiny bumps that won't go away no matter what you do, then you're in the right place, because I'm gonna give you all the information that might help you out. I've got my notes here on the laptop because I've literally scripted it very last minute. First things first, what is fungal acne? The real name is Malassezia folliculitis, or sometimes you'll hear it as Pityrosporum folliculitis. What is it? It is an overgrowth of yeast on your face. Yes, yeast. Sounds gross, I know, but it is very normal. Oh my god, I'm dead sleepy right now. Yeah, yeast grows on your face, naturally lives on your skin. Very normal, and when it gets out of control, right, it infects the hair follicles on our face, and it becomes itchy, inflamed, and then causes uniform bumps. I'm gonna add a picture of what fungal acne looks like over here. So how are you going to know the difference between fungal acne and a regular acne? First things first, you're going to use normal skincare products like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, and it's not going to work. Second, it's going to be itchy. Third, it is a uniform spotting, like, the textures that is on your skin is rather uniform. I've written this. A big clue is that fungal acne usually looks like clusters of tiny same-sized bumps, often on your forehead, cheeks, chest, back, or shoulders. They might itch, which normal acne usually doesn't, and they do not really form blackheads or whiteheads like normal pimples do. Now, one thing about fungal acne that you need to remember is that it is also linked with scalp health. It is also linked with summers. Like, I tend to get fungal acne during summers because I tend to sweat a lot and my skin gets very oily and very sweaty, and then my scalp is also very oily. So if I do not wash my hair regularly, what it starts to manifest as, oh my god, I cannot speak because it's too late. So not keeping your scalp clean and not keeping your face clean, especially during summers, and when you sweat a lot, what it manifests into is textures on your forehead, textures on your skin, chest, back, all of that. And just on a side note, not having a clean scalp also manifests into having body acne, back acne, chest acne, whatever acne, boob acne. So what causes it? Yeast, which is normally present on your skin, like I said, loves warm, humid, sweaty environment. So which is why whenever it's summer, you see it. So if you live somewhere where it's very humid, or if you're somebody who works out a lot and don't shower after, or wear tight clothes, I'm reading from my notes, it can make it worse. For example, is snail mucin. So people like me, for example, I'm allergic to dust, cats, mites, and all that. So when I use snail mucin, what happens is that I get fungal acne. So similar reaction, like, certain products will trigger it. But then again, at the end of the day, it basically boils down to hot, humid, sweaty climate. If you're wearing, like, breathable clothing or not, etc. If you're showering, if you're cleaning your scalp, if you're cleaning your skin. Now, the biggest mistake that people make is using normal skincare products for fungal acne. Like, you cannot be expecting your salicylic acid, lactic acid, retinol, benzoyl peroxide, etc. to work on fungal acne like it does on normal acne, because what happens is it's actually a snowball effect. You use salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, retinoids, and all of the stuff that you use for normal acne, and then what happens is that it doesn't work, but instead it damages your barrier. Basically, like, the top layer of skin erodes, and once the top layer of the skin is damaged, What happens is that yeasts now have advantage over your skin because your skin is already damaged. Like the protective layer of the skin is like poof, gone. So now yeast is taking an advantage and it's eating it up and it's building and it's growing and growing. And then you see that, you know, even if you're using salicylic acid, the texture, the sensitivity, the itching doesn't go out because you're basically doing wrong stuff for your skin and for the skin condition. So how do you treat fungal acne? It's very simple to treat fungal acne, really. It's not your salicylic acid, it's your simple anti-dandruff shampoo. I'm gonna start speaking softly now because I've got colleagues in the other room. So what do you need to do? You need to become a man. You know, there's a saying, right? A man uses one product on his face, on his body, on his butt crack, and on his front bit, and then, you know, face and all that. You have to be that. You have to become that. Get an anti-dandruff shampoo. The one that I use is this because it's got something called ketoconazole, and ketoconazole has antifungal properties. So you need to look out for products that have antifungal properties, okay? So use this shampoo, and then I also use this anti-dandruff shampoo over here. So what I do is during summers, I only use this as my face wash, hair wash, shampoo, body wash, etc. And depending on the condition of my skin, what I do is I use it as a face mask as well. Face mask as in once, twice, or thrice a week. What I do is I apply it literally as a face mask, leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and wash it off. That's what I do. I know it will feel a bit drying in the beginning, but then nothing a moisturizer cannot fix, right? So yeah, you do that. If that doesn't work, you can use another ingredient called sulfur. Now sulfur has antifungal and antibacterial property. Sulfur soaps, sulfur ointments, sulfur face masks can help. And another thing is that, you know, some people do benefit from azelaic acid, but if your condition is really bad, then I would definitely suggest starting out somewhere with ketoconazole because, again, antifungal property. But if you feel like your condition is a bit mild, azelaic acid can help. But again, at the end of the day, start with ketoconazole, the best thing that you can do. A few other things that you can do is keeping the area, that is the skin, clean and dry, shower after sweating, change out the sweaty clothes immediately, wash your pillowcases, do not overwash or scrub your skin because, again, your skin barrier will compromise and yeast will take advantage over it. You want to support your skin barrier and not destroy it. To do if your skin barrier doesn't heal after doing all of this, you know, ketoconazole shampoo, anti-dandruff shampoo, washing your hair regularly, doing all the skincare, blah blah blah, using sulfur, azelaic acid, etc. What you're gonna do? Go to your dermatologist because chances are that you might have to take oral antifungal medication with antifungal ointments, and then it needs prescription. So the best thing that you can do is go to a dermatologist, seek their help. They can prescribe oral antifungals if needed. But you know what? For most people, definitely adjusting skincare, using anti-dandruff shampoo a couple of times in the week does wonders. So that was fungal acne in a nutshell. I hope this video helped. I will put down product recommendations in the description down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, besos.